asking where the credit is.
Oh, that's me. Done all my hit, fuck you me. But ain't in that chopper with my teeth. Oh, I know me, boy. See, you've done it now. You are fucked.
That's not the theme as my eyes grow. Sipping hella lean, smoking hydro. When I hit the reef, turning tidal. Gary is my shadow, bitch, he go wherever I go.
Gary hit him with the.
Gary hit him with the.
Gary hit him with the. I'm a stone face killer like my motherfucking house is. Diamonds hit that do-si-do and smack you where your mouth is. Heard they want a solo, I can't do that till we out this. Grab my clarinet and smoke them up his by the ounces. My tweak the finger flash, rub it on. I'm addicted to this cash, I want it all. Let the chopper blow his brat, bend him over, set relax. Put some lead up in his ass, still hetero. You know the crab like money.
Know the spines like fun.
Know the store keeps shining.
Know the squid likes guns.
What we all got in common when the shit's said and done is a dead fucking road cheddar city that we run. That's how the theme as my eyes grow. Sipping hella lean, smoking hydro. When I hit the reef, turning tidal. Gary is my shadow, bitch, he go wherever I go.
Gary hit him with the.
Gary hit him with the.
Gary hit him with the.
Wait, I'm not ready. Listen to another one.
I've been working a long time now. I've been working for free. Don't nobody around this town give a damn about me. I've been slaving away all my life to the whip and the chain. And lately I can't help but feeling like I'm going insane. Give a nigga a break. Give a nigga a break. How much more can I take? Give a nigga a break. Give a nigga a break. Give a nigga a break. How much more can I take? Give a nigga a break. I just married my beautiful wife, and I can't pay the bill, and I just wanna buy her a house out in Beverly Hills. How the fuck could I not be on yet? Almost 30 years old. How the fuck could I not be so hot when a nigga this cold? Give a nigga a break. Give a nigga a break. How much more can I take? Give a nigga a break. Give a nigga a break. Give a nigga a break. How much more can I take? Give a nigga a break. I've been down on my luck for some time. How the fuck you got yours when I ain't got mine? Can't you see that I'm not doing fine? Give a nigga a break. Give a nigga a break. How much more can I take? Give a nigga a break. Give a nigga a break. Give a nigga a break. How much more can I take? Give a nigga a break.
God damn it, I'm still not ready. Ah, fuck it. Hello! Friday. Look at that. You all Sonic Heroes? Should I, in the hopes that this would be the last song, play Sonic Heroes? Fuck it!
touch the ground. See the world spinning upside down. A mighty crash without a sound. I can feel your every rage. Step aside, I'll turn the page. Breaking through your crazy maze. Like a laser beam, my eyes on you. Watch me rule the night away. Watch me save the day. Feel my storm is getting close. Heading your way. Sonic hero. Sonic hero. Find you, confine you. Defying your place. Sonic hero. Sonic hero. Setting the stage for a hero parade. I won't even hesitate. A second left to alter fate. Try to strike, but I hit too late. I got to hook by my own bait. Watch me rule the night away. Watch me save the day. Feel my storm is getting close. Heading your way. Sonic hero. Sonic hero. Find you, confine you. Defying your place. Sonic hero. Sonic hero. Setting the stage for a hero parade. If you can get there, ain't no doubt. As the words spill from the mouth. Like chasing another day. Fight you all the way. Like a hero. And together we stand strong no matter how. No one can bring us down. Hey, Sonic hero. Sonic hero. Find you, confine you. Defying your place. Sonic hero. Sonic hero. Setting the stage for a hero parade. Sonic hero. Sonic hero. Here for some reason, and we're on our way.
All right, all right, all right. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. I'm ready. I'm ready. I may be young, but I'm ready. Yeah, I ain't got no skill like me. I remember when I hit that high ass note and some of y'all got surprised. It's crazy work. Don't ever doubt the ability. First time hearing any Sonic song, your life, as I have now just confirmed, is terrible. Your life is terrible. But hello, it's Friday. You made it through the week, even though we got some procrastinators on Twitch. I think I didn't see that. Even though we got procrastination going on, at least you've made it to a hopefully fun weekend where you can relax, chill, maybe socialize, or if that's something no one should ever do, that's my theory, you just sit at home in a cocoon of your own design. But first, I gotta ruin whatever Well, I'm getting a little look at everything I want to show y'all, and I feel like there's only 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 things. Three things. Only 3. Where's the racism? Did I title the stream something about racism? Did I? No, I didn't. But racism is everywhere if you go look for it. Sometimes it'll find you, because no matter how anyone wants to slice it, racism will always be here. Because it's not a biological thing. It's not a genetic thing. It's a learned thing. You know how you learn math? You also learn racism. You know how you were learning multiplications and fractions and subtractions? Somebody else was learning that their skin makes them superior to another person. Little bad, but you know, such is life. Such is life. Okay. Somebody on YouTube, I think it was Kangaloo, or it might have been somebody else. It was Milani. Milani asked, or Milani said, I'm not even going to ask where you got that thumbnail. I got it from the most trustworthy news site known to man, Twitter. Because it needs to be stated. There has to be a conversation that has to be had. Charlie Kirk is the most non-giving a fuck about dead body I've ever seen in modern time. I thought Hulk Hogan was going to be like the body a bunch of people on Twitter didn't give a fuck about. But no. It's Charlie Kirk, because oh my, have they turned this? It's amazing how conservatives were trying so hard to make this dude out to be like the mascot of all things glorious, and they've literally the rest of the world is like, nah, fuck him. We see him as a racist, ain't nothing but a bigot, so we just gonna meme him. And the sad part is there's like a stupid ass conservative out there that'll see shit like this, be like, oh, his memory is being remembered. No, not at all. Not at all. That's not how that works. I know that's how you want to word it to try to make it seem acceptable, but no. When I die, I don't want Twitter to know that I died. I mean, shit. They've been frying this dude. It's nothing but putting his face. AI was the worst thing to happen to meme. It's the worst and best thing to happen to meme culture all across the board. It is hands down the worst thing and the best thing. Because on top of not knowing what's real or not, you also just get dumb shit like this. They did it to George Floyd. That is true. That is true. So I hope they see the humor. I hope they got a sense of humor, because she Charlie Kirk is a hoodlum. Charlie was a hoodlum. Leon, was that Broncos game? Anybody talking about the Broncos to me today, I'm putting you in timeout. I'm putting you in timeout for 24 hours. You talking to me about the Broncos, I'm putting you in timeout for 24 hours. And it's non-negotiable. I don't want to speak about that fucking team. It makes me sick. Is that him on Diddy's fucking body? Say, bruh, like, I got a sense of fucking humor about this shit. There's a dumb motherfucker out there that's like, why the fuck are they disrespecting? Bro, laugh. Just laugh. It's better for you to laugh, because we gonna get to a layer. I'm not reading that. Alicia, I'm not saying that out loud. I'm not saying that out loud. I've drawn attention to it, but I will not say it out loud. But bros, this shit is sick. Is this not a sex tape? This shit is sick. This is sick. Is this not a sex tape? What the fuck, bro? They got this motherfucker to the Gooner side. Oh, okay. You know what's crazy? The world is this year's been so sick. Y'all forgot about the Gooner side. Y'all don't remember that. Y'all don't remember the Gooner side. I saw a reel where George Droid and Charlie Clank stole the Epstein files together. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I think about the Goon Aside all the time. Listen. It was such a it was just such a what a moment in time. What a moment in time. What a moment. Just a moment in time. And you know it's crazy. It who knew that's how didn't we start off the year with a terrorist attack? Like the first day? We ain't even wait, the sun ain't even rise yet. We had a motherfucker drive around the French Quarter shooting people. That should have been the sign. That should have been the sign of what type of fucking year we was gonna have. Oh, fuck me, man. But I'm about to take y'all off a significant high. We just rode a significant high. Now I'm about to bring us back down to earth. Simply for one reason. Simply for one reason, and for one reason only. New body cam footage released showing high school baseball star crying while being arrested for That's not good. And it's two 16-year-old girls. Oh, judge gave a sweetheart deal. No prison time. Oh no. See. Why do I live in this? Why do I live on this planet? Why do I have to live on a planet where people get sweetheart deals for crimes that clearly deserve life in prison, or a little removal of areas in the nether regions? Jesse Mack Butler, terrible name, son of prominent coach, pleaded no contest to 10 felonies, including all of this that deserves years in jail, faced 78 years but gets a slap on the wrist. One victim needed surgery. Yeah, no. I need him locked up for all the times. What's this?
And while there were even more and way bigger charges that the state likely could have thrown at this kid, like attempted murder.
Yeah, see, right there, jail.
The two alleged victims and their families had every reason to believe that the wheels of justice were hard at work on this case, both for them and for the accused, Jesse Mack Butler. And before I tell you what ended up happening, let me tell you why he faced those specific charges, what he actually did to those two girls.
Okay.
You should know that these details are extremely graphic.
Okay.
They are despicable, but they are critical to this story, especially when you find out how the judge came down in this case. So fair warning, trigger warning, what I'm about to list out for you is very uncomfortable to say and to hear. A police affidavit says a girl who's identified only as LS because she's a minor dated Jesse Butler for about 3 months, starting in January of last year. She was 16 at the time. And during that time, the victim said Butler repeatedly raped and
Well, that's not what I wanted to hear today.
attempted to rape her and would strangle her if she refused.
Jail.
The teenage girl needed surgery to
Jail.
repair.
Jail. What is that? Jail. I'm sorry. I don't have like the thought-provoking commentary to put anybody at ease. Jail. I never understand. I will never truly understand. You could explain it to me. You could try to bring up some lawyer to talk about it. You could bring up how there's all these nice little intricate details in the legal system and all that. Jail. I'm looking at, and the likelihood that I gotta censor this is drastically high. I'm looking at a scar on the neck of a child. Jail. There's nothing else to say about this. Jail. I have no thought-provoking thing to say. Jail.
The damage done to her neck by the strangulation. And her doctor told her that she would have died had that strangulation lasted another 30 seconds. The girl said that they're
showing me another angle of it. You just told me how this little girl would have died. Jail, prison, however you want to frame it, prison, life in a box, whichever, under the jail, hell, pick one.
He gave in to Jesse Mack Butler because he threatened to kill her.
Wow.
And he threatened to kill her family if she didn't give in.
Wow.
A separate affidavit says in March of last year, Butler took up with another 16-year-old girl identified only as KS. And that relationship lasted 6 months, but this teenager also said that Butler was aggressive and violent with her and says she went along with all the unwanted sex to avoid being hurt further. This victim also...
So now we got attempted murder, we got violence against children, we have threats of the life, not only on the victims, but the families. Why? Why? Yeah. Don't ever ask me to have faith in the legal system in any capacity. I don't care how much they get right. But the problem is how much they get wrong.
Also said that one time when she did refuse, Butler strangled her too. But get this, he recorded himself strangling her.
Huh? Yeah, I seem to remember like a bunch of people wanting a judge fired for less. I want everybody in the courtroom arrested. Who okayed this?
Until she passed out. And lest you think this might be just a he said, she said, police later found that video on Jesse Mack Butler's phone. So that's what we call evidence.
That is true.
Jesse Butler pleaded not guilty to everything, as was his right off the bat. But in the coming months, for reasons that I will not pretend tonight to understand, the DA's office struck a deal with Butler's lawyers.
Why are we striking deals? For what? He did it. He recorded himself doing it. Yeah, I give up.
To change his status from adult to youthful offender. The victim's families begged the DA, please do not do that. Please, no. But in July, a judge decided to sign off on this. And in August, Jesse Mack Butler changed his plea from not guilty to no contest, meaning he knew there was ample evidence to convict him. And you should know that a conviction is the result of a no contest plea, right? That's what you get, convicted. By the way, I mentioned there were 10 counts before, but by August, there was one more. So the grand tally now stood at 11.
2 counts of attempted rape, 3 counts of rape by instrumentation, 1 count of sexual battery, 1 count of forcible oral sodomy, 2 counts of domestic assault and battery by strangulation, 1 count of domestic assault and battery. Why is he not behind bars? I know, plea deal, but come the actual fuck on. This is the most clear-cut, shut the doors, it's easy. Who are they connected to at this point? Because ain't no way.
The new count was for violating a protective order.
Lock him up!
Oh my God. Facing 10 felony counts and violating a protective order should have been a hell of a red flag for anybody. Somebody. But the very same day that happened, Butler was sentenced to 78 years in prison, which sounds like a fitting punishment for somebody who nearly kills 2 teenage girls and rapes them repeatedly with all sorts of things.
Yes.
But as a youthful offender,
oh God,
Jesse Mack Butler was also entitled to special treatment, like a rehabilitation plan.
No. What? How? Don't ever ask me to have faith in humanity. Don't ever ask me to have faith in the justice system in any capacity. Don't ask me to do it. I will not do it. You will never make me do it. How do we go from 78 years, which you might think is acceptable, but I don't. I'm somebody who will take the drastic route and say life in prison. But you know what? Fine. 78 years in the big house. How do we go from 78 years in the Huskow to, he can get probation. Yeah, that'll work. How? He can get, no, not probation, rehabilitation. Huh? I don't like. Me no like none of that.
Which was drawn up by the Oklahoma Office of Juvenile Affairs. And that plan was presented to the court last week. This new punishment called for daily check-ins, weekly counseling, a curfew, no social media, and 150 hours of community service. Bam! They really brought down the hammer, huh? 150! Oh! That's like 3 weeks if you work really hard. This new plan is scheduled to stay in effect until Jesse Mack Butler turns 19, and that, my friends, is less than a year from now.
This is pathetic. I'm sorry. This is the most pathetic display of quote unquote justice I've ever seen. It ain't even justice. It's a clown show. This is the most clown showiest shit to ever clown show upon shit. How? You've just drastically told people that, hey, depending on your circumstances and depending on how you could work the system, you could potentially get off scot-free.
So, wow, long punishment.
Because you got to think about it. 78 years in prison or community service, daily check-ins. And wait, isn't he an adult? Because I thought the whole gimmick in this country was as soon as you're 18, you're an adult. Based on the American standards, he's an adult. What? I can't, bro. I can't. The legal system is the most rigged thing on the face of the earth. Not a soul can convince me. Not a soul can throw it in any other direction. You cannot defend this. You cannot operate in the means of saying, well, because the minute you do, I'm going to think to myself that you condone this. There's no way around this. Justice was not given. Justice was not handed out. And honestly, my faith in humanity was already in the gutter. But this just made sure there's no chance of any hope I could have in trust in humanity. No. Fuck him. Fuck his family. Fuck the legal system that let him walk. No. Wait, I followed 3 years ago? Oh, did you? Oh, did you? Oh, hi. Why, hi. Hi for following 3 years ago. We've been on a journey. Clearly, you just seen one of them. But, other times we just sit back and do a little relaxing. I say, we do a little relaxing. Just a little relaxing. This is a great way to not relax your soul. What do you mean? We're relaxing. What a better way to relax than understanding that the justice system is the most disappointing thing in this fucking country. Second, being all of humanity. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But I want to show you all something. I was sent this and I was told to just watch it and then click the next thing. So we're just going to go on a journey. Okay.
You won't get me, you goddamn police.
Wow. Very, very ugly individual making a meme about not being caught by the police. Boy, I wonder will this backfire on you? Oh, New Hampshire transgender representative Stacey Lawton just pleaded guilty to child exploitation charges. He will be sentenced in February and faces up to 30 years in prison. He posted this deranged video running away from police, claiming they won't catch him. This didn't age well. Oh, well, Yeah, seems like they caught you, buddy. Seems like they caught you. Former New Hampshire state representative enters plea What? How many guilty pleas exist? I'm sick of this. How many? You know what? How come we ain't got it set up to where guilty pleas or plea agreements or plea deals, they don't exist anymore? for people who are obviously in the wrong. Maybe you could strike a deal for somebody who, you know, maybe is in the right for something. But in cases like this, no. Former New Hampshire State Rep Stacey Lawton pleaded guilty in federal court in Boston to charges including sexual exploitation of children in a child sex abuse image case. The plea comes after her former partner, Lindsay Groves, admitted last month to taking sexually explicit photos of children at the Massachusetts. Lock them both up. Lock them both up. What do you mean? What do you mean you are in court admitting that you took pictures of children and you sent them to your former lover? What is the why? Federal investigators said 4 photos of children who appeared between the ages of 3 and 5 were sent to Lawton. Officials said Lawton asked Groves for the photos and the two exchanged thousands of messages about them. This was an elected person to be in New Hampshire's House. Now, let's broaden the books here. Now let's broaden ourselves for a moment. You got to be fucking kidding me. I know the legal process. We just the other day was talking about how the legal process is all screwed in the head. But come on. Do we need to wait until February? Lock them up. You got the pictures. You got the messages where they bragging about what they got. Lock them up. It ain't hard. It ain't difficult. It ain't nothing to think about. It ain't nothing for my brain to really be complexed about. It's over. Put them in jail. I get it. You got to comb through your legal parameters. You got to dance around the legal jargon. You got to deliberate. Ooh, blah, 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 blah. But I shouldn't be seeing plea deals for shit like this. It shouldn't be a thing. It shouldn't be where I have to hear that somebody who has the evidence to back up their crime, broadcast their crime, ask for more details for their crime to be strengthened, and then they're striking deals. I don't want deals. I want life in prison. I want you, creepy looking fuck, to be in prison for life. Because that's what you deserve. Because you are a danger to children. And your cohort is also a danger to children. So, you know, lock them up. Big wood chip. Matter of fact, lock them up and make sure that the key isn't even manufactured. I don't want them to see sunlight. I don't want them to feel what cool air is like. Not even behind the prison gates. You don't even deserve that. I'm getting increasingly sicker and sicker by humanity's affinity for deals for people who don't deserve them. And you, casual creepy fuck, I hope you burn in hell. What makes me laugh is that the mugshot somehow surprised that they caught him. Why do the child predators always look like that? Oh, please, I could show you some child predators that you wouldn't believe they child predators. Reminder, there's a woman who fucked children and blamed it on her weight loss. Like, do I need to remind you of that? And guess what? She did not look like a predator. She did not look like a predator. I would tell you that much. I'm going to tell you that much. She did not look like a predator. What an excuse. What a horrifically comical excuse. Oh God, what is this? Meet Alexandra Roth, a therapist who thinks, oh my, should be called MAPS because they deserve a respectful word. Excuse me.
My name is Alex Roth.
Hi.
I'm a psychotherapist in private practice, and I serve on the board of directors of Before You Act. Before You Act is a
I'm sorry, but I could never for the life of me take you seriously because of whoever edited in this fuck ass music. I am sick of you people who do this. Stop!
Unique organization that was formed primarily to promote appropriate, respectful, non-coercive psychotherapy for minor attracted people.
Yeah, well, I don't really think it's working too well, gotta be honest with you.
We do a couple of other things as well, but that was our founding mission, and we still have that mission.
Okay.
We use the term minor attracted people because the term pedophile has been so sort of popularized to mean a person who abuses children.
Hello? Give me a second. You know what? Let me just let me open the old Google, because maybe I'm the one. Maybe I'm the one who doesn't get it. A person who is sexually attracted to. Oh, so that is what that means. Okay. Maybe I was a little confused there for a moment. Silly me.
That there isn't a word besides minor attracted people as a phrase to refer to people who are attracted to minors or children and don't act on that attraction. They're not child abusers. They're people who have certain feelings and thoughts. And
wait, there is a word for that. It's called a freak. There you go. I solved it. It's a freak. You a grown adult attracted to a child. You know what? You don't want to be called the P word because you've never done anything physically? Okay, you're a freak. You're a sexual deviant. And you deserve punishment for your freakish activity.
They deserve to have a respectful...
No, they don't. Stop. No, they don't. 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 Flag on the play. No, they don't. I will not respect people who have it in their mind of unrespectful things. Hate to be the bearer of the obvious news. I will not respect somebody who blatantly puffs out their chest and says, "Hey, it's not gonna happen." But if you want me to walk with you, but calling them the dreaded word is somehow offensive, cool, you're a freak. I'm still going to insult you, but you know what? I'm gonna insult you a grade down. Sure, fine, you're a freak. I'm not calling you a map. First of all, drastic disrespect to the most iconic piece of paper known to man, and disrespectful to Dora's helpful companion as she is exploring through the jungles as a 5-year-old. But no, you have me ungodly fucked up. And this is why shit like this seemingly is commonplace, because we got people who are dedicated to the gimmick of, oh, well, we need like a safe space. We need like this safe idea. No! Shame to get these people to realize that, no, this is not commonplace. This is not society. This is embarrassing, and you should be embarrassed by that. And you should seek some help. But I'm not going to sit here and play nice with people like this. It's never going to be a thing for me. And if you disagree, that's fine. Just know that this is a byproduct of this. The more that you don't call it out, the more somebody feels a little bit of leeway. Thank God I turned off the alerts. Thank God I turned off the alerts for you, Mrs. Keith. I knew somebody was going to try me, but no, thank God I turned off those alerts. That you motherfuckers are ill-timed with those alerts. But booty. I think we're done. We're done with everything that can make someone queasy. We're done. I promise. I swear. We're done. There's nothing else. There's nothing else. I promise. Scout's honor. I know I sound like I'm lying. But I swear, we're done. We're done. I swear. I've never been a scout, but we're done. We are now shifting from violence against children in all forms to the disrespect, potentially, of a dead body. because it all depends on how you look at it. That's not the face of a trustworthy individual. You're right. But I swear, from here on out, there is nothing involving children being violated. But when it comes to a dead body, you know, that's the grown adult territory. Ben Shapiro, matter of fact, little rewind. Candace Owens, listen, by now, if it ain't clear that Candace Owens is just milking this shit for any type of profit, you might be lying to yourself. Candace Owens has not given anybody one shredded piece of proof that would even lead anybody to question anything. And I hate the gimmick that has come about with people in conspiracy theories. These conspiracy theories don't even fucking hit no more. These conspiracy theories used to hit. Now it's just, well. And as long as you got somebody dumb enough to look at what's being said and then look over to the left and see a motherfucker saying, now you'll have anybody fucking running around saying, well, I don't believe this official statement. Meanwhile, these motherfuckers don't show you any lick of proof or anything. But Ben, go ahead. What you got to say?
For example, Candace Owens. I think that what Candace Owens is doing right now is evil. It is evil what she is doing right now. Okay, and I say that again.
But what?
Because
like I didn't opine on whether it's evil or not, but my position is it's really none of my business. And
why is it? But I have a question. Why is it none of your business? I mean, you comment on these things for a living.
I'm not mother of the internet.
No, but if this.
I hate that. I hate that cuck ass response. I hate that. And I hate it because I've fallen into this trap too, where it's like, oh, I don't do this. Bro, if this was a leftist doing this shit, everybody would be on these motherfuckers' throats. But now that it's somebody on y'all side is, oh, well, I'm not Candace's mother. I'm not the arbiter of the internet. What? Have a fucking spine. Y'all remember like 2 weeks ago in that group chat of a bunch of conservatives came out and they were saying horrendous shit? Why the fuck is the vice president calling these motherfuckers kids? These is 20, 30, and 40-year-olds.
And somebody were accusing Charlie Kirk of his wife having murdered him, I assume that you would be talking about it.
Is that what Candace is accusing Erica?
And other members of his wife having murdered him.
Yes, she did just sit there and say TP USA. Is that it? TP USA is complicit. Candace has said, and see, this is why I don't listen to this is why I don't listen to conservative women. Who cares about what these whores think? Candace Owens has thrown everybody at the wall hoping at least one of their names sticks. The Jews, the Israelis, some nigga named Bibi. Now, at one point, it was Trump and the Conservative Party. Y'all remember last week when it was the Egyptians? Like, hello?
I assume that you would be talking about it.
Is that what Candace is accusing Erica of?
Yes.
Of murdering her own husband?
She's accusing TPUSA insiders and other members of the right wing, including Seth Dillon, of being involved in the murder of Charlie Kirk, yes.
Okay. Like I said, I don't take in that content, which is an honest statement. I don't have time to watch Candace's show.
I believe you. But the point that I'm making is that
what I understand.
You're asking people that switch their principles faster than the average Olympics track player to have a spine? I am quite comical.
In our business, I think it's important. Listen,
friendship should not trump. We don't even know each other.
I understand, but even with Tucker, friendship should not trump our manifest requirement to speak out when people do and say things that are both detrimental to conservatism and morally wrong.
I would more so just go with the morally wrong part because it doesn't really fucking matter if you're a conservative. But, yeah. But I want to draw your attention to a month ago. Well, not a month, 2 months ago. Because, remember when the gimmick was the only people who could shut her up, Candace, was her husband and Erica? Remember when she said something like that?
No one, and I mean absolutely no one, outside of my husband and Erica Kirk, has the power to shut me up right.
Y'all remember that? But get a load of this horse shit.
we're all trying to process this in their own way, and I appreciate that. But just some grace would be nice.
But just some grace would be nice. You're trying to process it in your own way, but some grace would be nice. AKA, can you fucking stop? Now, a slow person will try very hard to say, well, she didn't say stop, so what's the problem? And she wasn't speaking to Candace directly. You're trying so hard, and it's almost cute, but realistically, it's just fucking sad.
So I think it's a gracious answer, and I think it's a gracious request to, assert first and foremost that people are doing this because they care and they care about Charlie, and also this was a traumatic event that the entire world experienced, and also the reason why the internet is investigating is because the feds aren't, and not only are they not investigating, they're telling some pretty obvious lies, right?
This is the sick part. Great freeze frame. Great, so much in fact that screenshot. Where are they lying, and can you prove that? Because the problem with Candace is that she's just saying shit and it's not leading anyone to actually believe a lie. It's just a little nugget for somebody to think about. And it's like, I don't have time to think about some shit that really don't affect me.
Number one being that he was shot by a 30-06 and stopped the bullet, when in a normal circumstance, it would have decapitated him. Like a 30-06 will decapitate someone. And because they've been so ridiculous and then gaslighting us by being like, you're dishonoring Charlie's legacy, people are digging their feet in the ground because it's just disrupts us spiritually to watch something like that and then be told like nothing to see here. Now, here's what I will say about her request to...
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. I thought I was going to hear a but sheesh.
Consider the people that were there that day. The people that were there that day experienced a trauma because they watched Charlie Kirk die, or maybe they didn't see him die, maybe watched him get shot, heard the shot, who knows what the exact specs are. This is where it's going to be really hard for Erica to be a CEO and to be somebody who is a widow at the same time, right? Because the messaging that is coming out of Turning Point USA, so this is Erica in her CEO and her chairman capacity, has just been unacceptable, right? It can't be both. It can't be, okay, everybody, we're gonna keep going, and Mikey's gonna take over for Charlie at his Liberty event that he has, which is gonna be sold out. And Turning Point USA people who are directors of faith are gonna be telling you like, Mikey's got what it takes. Here's what blah blah blah. And then Mikey's gonna tell stories about that day, go on his show multiple times. Andrew's gonna talk about it. Everyone's gonna talk about it, and they don't want to talk about the stuff that we care about. Like, this is what it means to have a podcast, right? You can't want fame only on your command. This is kind of the Meghan Markle thing, right, that we talk about. And I'm quoting this to Mikey McCoy. It's like everybody wants to be famous until you're famous, okay? We want privacy now. Well, it doesn't actually work that way. You don't get to be like, I want to marry you and I want to be a princess and then become a princess. You're like, well, I don't want to be a princess, right? It's kind of, you got to pick one or the other. So if there were Turning Point individuals who were so traumatized that day and they needed to go away, I mean, I had to go away for 2 weeks to collect my thoughts about the trauma that I saw having watched it. And a lot of people I know that had to take breaks. I had to take the show off the air for a couple of days, and they just, needed time to process. It'd be a little bit different. Actually, it's almost came across like they needed zero time to process, and they were kind of annoyed that the world needed time to process. And then the things that they were telling us were lies. We were able to factually debunk things that we were being told. And then you've got people like Tyler, who's featured in this, Tyler Boyer, who you're the chairman and the CEO. Tyler Boyer is a sexual deviant, right? Why do we have to give, because he was at the hospital, give him grace? It's like, no, this is this is now what's at the head of the company.
So I let y'all hear this for a drastic amount of time. Do you think she's going to give grace? She's not giving grace at all. I let you all hear that just to see. And just so you know, she's not giving them grace. Don't you just love when life gives you lemons? Remember a couple months ago when the idea of society going back to conservatism was a fucking ad about pants? No? Well, I'm here to remind you because for some reason there was an interview done with the woman who was the face of the pants commercial. And apparently there is a tasty nugget in here where Sydney Sweeney, that woman right there, is delivering a, and I quote, masterclass response to the woke left. I despise all capital letters in titles and then they don't match. I'm still traumatized from when Black Conservative Perspective told us that there were liberals seething with rage, and then he showed me an active military member in his car carefully explaining what he had a problem with. Like, I was confused by the liberal in all caps rage. But now I want to watch this masterclass of how to respond to the woke left. I'm interested. I'm enthralled.
Okay, guys, what
I'm bored. It's time to gamble.
about to show you is a masterclass in how to respond to the stupidity of the woke left. This is
You know, I often get people who say things, and I usually just ignore them or make fun of their life. That's an option. It's an option that exists. It's an option that's pretty favorable, you know? I like that option.
is a literal chef's kiss of a response. Okay, right here we have Sydney Sweeney, and if you guys don't remember, a couple of months ago, she went viral for a commercial she did for American Eagle jeans. And in the commercial, she's modeling the jeans, and the narrator says, Sydney Sweeney has good genes. Haha, very funny. Genes and good genetics. Okay, nice play on words. I see what you did there. By the way,
When's the next food video? Why have you casually ignored the 3 straight days where I uploaded I uploaded cooking videos for the world to see, and you have chosen to ignore them. Shame on you. Shame on you, shame on you, shame on you, shame on you.
by the way, it's not a unique thing either. Okay, gene companies have been doing this for a while, but for some reason the woke left caught on to it, and they've concluded that this commercial had undertones of eugenics and racism and white supremacy, and
they were dumb. That's really all you got to say about that. They were dumb. They were bored. They were bored. Cooking video. Yeah, I have a cooking channel where I'm either making the random shit that pops into my fucking head, or I'm reviewing food. One of two options. Just it's cool little one of two options.
They ran with that narrative. This poor girl ran with that narrative. She had to turn her phone off and just ignore the noise. And I want you to take a look at this clip and pay attention to her face as well as the woman's face who's asking the question. Okay, take a look.
The criticism of the content, which was basically that maybe specifically in this political climate, like white people shouldn't joke about genetic superiority. Like that was kind of like the criticism, broadly speaking. And since you are talking about this, I just wanted to give you an opportunity to talk about that specifically.
I think that when I have an issue that I want to speak about, people will hear.
I'm sorry, where's the masterclass response? What's the masterclass response here? What's the, in all capital letters, masterclass response? That's a basic, normal response. Hey, when there's something important I want to speak on, I'll speak on it. Somebody in this equation is retarded. Somebody in this equation is retarded and like has poor social interactions with people. Now, I don't know who, but oh my God, figure it the fuck out.
You see how easy that was? My friends, listen up.
You don't do this. You don't do this. You for some reason go to college campuses to record these motherfuckers having reactions and then come home and be like, see, leftism. And then, you know how to easily fuck this up? Wait, so now you care about something and you want to speak, but when you had people concerned or wanting to get your opinion, you didn't have anything to say? That just means you don't care and you were chasing an opportunity in a bag. You see how this shit falls apart on people? It's easy. Like, it really is. It's easy to blow up these quote unquote master classes. You want a real master class? Recognize everybody and their political sides fucking suck. And then watch them all cry when you say it. There you go. I've given you what the kids call the sauce.
You do not need to comment on every single thing. Your voice, that's yours. If you don't want to comment on something, you don't have to comment on something, especially when it's as idiotic as the conclusions that the left drew from this advertisement.
The problem with this is that when you're somebody who opens their mouth about 15 different things all in a millisecond, and for example, your political side is the one that ends up being in the controversy of being in the wrong, now we get into a problem of your consistency. Now we get into the problem of, oh, so you're actually not someone who's like consistent. Now all of a sudden you have a life after you spent so much time like talking about this thing, talking about that thing. And now all of a sudden everything's quiet. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. You see how easy it is to crack this knowledge? See how simple it is to break this shit apart? Because when you spend your time, for example, making content, of course, people are going to want your opinion on something. And it's on you at that point. Are you somebody that can speak about the said thing? Because let's be honest, a lot of motherfuckers cannot. That's why when some of y'all ask me about some shit, tell you honestly, yeah, it's out of my field. It's out of my field. It's out of my field. Because it is. Not this cuck ass, I don't have to speak on anything. I'll tell you point blank. I don't know shit. I don't have no shame in that. But because the currency is pretending to be the most knowledgeable person in the room, some people have to peddle that for a long fucking time.
It's not her fault that people thought it had a eugenics undertone. The ad said Sydney Sweeney has good genes. It didn't say that Sydney Sweeney's genes are more superior. You said that. You said it. In fact, if you look at this tweet right here that shared this video, this idiot.
Wait, so question, why are you not following suit in this masterclass? Why is this a 5-minute video of you not doing the thing? What's the big deal with pumpkin spice? Pumpkin spice is one of the greatest fucking luxuries that exist. How dare you? Indoctrinated fucking take. That's an indoctrinated fucking take right there. You questioning the gloriousness of pumpkin spice means that your life is already far gone.
Look at what he said. Let me zoom in so you can see this. Hey, so do you want to disavow white supremacy real quick? No.
Yes, we know. We know. We got it. Why did we need like this? Why did we need the seminar on the class? We already got it. We're already sanguine in it.
When did the commercial ever mention anything about white supremacy? If you guys are so shallow and short-sighted that you can only conclude this has to be about racism and white supremacy, that's a you problem. Okay, so I think she answered so beautifully.
Beautifully. See, you're doing the thing. You're doing the thing you just criticize motherfuckers of. You're just adding on. This is a basic fucking response. This is a basic ass response. Oh, when I want to speak on something, I will. It's not beautiful. That's simple. What the hell? God, thanks.
And then also, like I said, if you go back and watch their faces, her face, I know this face.
Oh, and now we're reading in the faces. Wait, you just sat there and said motherfuckers are internalizing shit, and now you internalizing shit. Wait a minute. Ah.
I have been in her shoes where I'm like, okay.
Sydney Sweeney has a good, wow. Not reading the rest of that, buddy. Not reading the rest of that, buddy.
Okay, this person is about to say some dumb shit. And I'm going to have to figure out how to let them down easy, okay? I know that face. And then I also know this face. This one, oh, yes, that's a very familiar.
Of the face of a motherfucker asking a question? The hell? Oh, wait. I know this face. What? I know that's the face of somebody who just had to hide the fact that they took a shit. What? This shit is sad.
Familiar face. That's the fake niceness. I'm compassionate, but not really, and I'm trying to come off as just being, gentle. And
It's okay to recognize that some people are still hurt by things that affected them in the past. It's still acceptable. It's still acceptable. What is this? What is this? Is this Richard? No, it's not Richard. It's not Richard. Hold it now. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Big Richard. 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 Who he sell for $1 million? Why did the servers break? What the fuck? Better get Earl Thomas? No. Earl Thomas is 5'10". We don't need that on our fucking team. We don't need that on our fucking team. Sorry. We don't need that on our team. But we need to figure out if we're keeping Richard. We got to take a moment. We got to take a moment to figure out if we're keeping Richard. Oh my God, fuck off. Why are the servers crashing when you know what? I'll deal with it later. Fuck Epic. I said Epic Games. Fuck. Welcome pack.
And kind, and I'm trying to get in your good graces, but actually I'm a sneaky snake. And I say this because earlier in this conversation, she brought up the fact that Trump commented on the
So why don't you show that? Why are we only getting the 27 seconds?
Commercial, and she asked the question, she led with this question of, it must feel good to have someone in your corner like that. And we all know that people love.
So why not show me that? Don't show me this shit.
I'm sorry, not people. The left loves to put Trump and white supremacy in the same camp. So she was
just like how because I saw a video that I didn't watch, so I'm gonna guesstimate based off of the faces on the screen here. You made a video about communism and some nigga named Mamdani. See how it's two sides of that really dirty ass dented coin?
Was leading up to this question, and I love this beautiful smackdown. You don't have to comment on it. I'm not going to try and waste my breath to convey something to someone, to provide additional context to someone when they should have taken that initiative from the get. If you don't understand what the premise of the commercial is, how about you ask questions instead of going online like an idiot?
Is that woman not answering, asking the question about the commercial? What? Is this woman not doing the thing? Is she not? Is she not doing the thing? I'm confused. I'm greatly thrown off by what's going on here. I'm in a state of mind. Hi, Dill. I'm just in a state of mind right now because it's does this not fall in the same category? Me thinks it would, and what is the problem, EA? You know what? Let's try it this way.
Trying to form your own conclusions. This must be about white supremacy. Are you slow?
Goth. You just made a video. You made two about Mamdani. You made two about Mamdani doing the exact same thing. Oh. But at least she's live, so I hope she's having fun. But this video has been delayed off of the ecos for quite a while, and I don't like the fact that we've delayed our inevitable here. Now we got to learn about the blacks or the raccoons specifically realizing that their tokens have been spent.
Raccoons, they are very detrimental in the black community. They look like us, but they're not with us. Now, the black conservative and raccoon go hand in hand. They pretty much all have the same archetype, anti-black, a white counterpart, claims racism doesn't exist, you know, yada, yada, yada. That was low-key dying off, but for the past couple of years, if you are a black conservative...
I ain't even gonna lie to you. It's not dying off. It's not dying off. Hate to be the bearer of the more obvious news. It's not dying off. And I'll tell you why it's not dying off. It's not dying off because it's more lucrative to be it than ever before. It's more lucrative to be it than ever before. Now, how much is Richard selling for? Because I'll just get rid of him. Actually, first, let me compare him to my counterpart. Fuck! Let me compare him to my counterparts. Ragebait pays the bills. This is the sick part. I get thrown into this category. And my thing is, that's fine. I'll accept that I'm viewed in a certain way. The problem is, the ball's on me to admit, well, it's not even balls. It's obvious. Children, racism exists. It's never gone away. It's never gone away. Bronco. I told everybody you mention the Broncos, you getting banned. You get a 24-hour timeout. You too. 24 hours. Don't talk to me about that fucking team. I don't want to hear shit about that fucking team. You bring that team up, it's 24. You getting 24 hours. You getting 24 hours. You mention that team to me. I don't give a fuck. I'm not talking about them. I already spoke about it. I spoke about it last night at like midnight. If you wasn't here, fuck you.
And you talk down on the black community, instant success. I'm talking about bringing in millions of views, which equates to a lot of money. Anyway, a lot of these racist white people don't need them anymore. With Trump being in office and racism being loud and proud now, these white folks are showing their true colors towards them. So I came across a tweet from this guy named Tanashi Peter. I don't know if I pronounced.
Oh God, it's just you fucking mental, generational fucking tweet, my boys. I'm not gonna lie to you. Monumental generational fucking tweet, my boys. It's the tweet of champions. It's the tweet of, hey, I don't have a real strong opinion, so I fucking gathered myself to hang around a bunch of people whom I don't know, but because they had an opinion I slightly agreed with, I am now entrenched in them forever, which is like a bitch's way out. And now, the gimmick in and of itself is, hey, I'm starting to realize that these people have beliefs that I don't like. And, I gotta get away from this. I gotta distance myself from, we can't stand for this in the conservative party. What? Nigga, they was already like that. You didn't notice? Of course you didn't. Because you was reaping whatever benefit they fed your ass. Congrats. You was spoon-fed shite, and you ate it up like a good little precious babu. You ate it up like a good little precious babu.
Now it's the right, whatever. This is his YouTube channel, over 100,000 subscribers. And let's check out his most popular videos. Why black folks move to white neighborhoods. Why I abandoned black culture. The end of black privilege. White lives matter. Black people built nothing. Black pat, yada, yada. If
black people built nothing. Sheesh. 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 Sheesh.
Black Americans, y'all get the point. He's just talking down on black people for white validation. These are his most popular videos. And then it's like when he's not dragging black people, he don't really get no views. Y'all see the pattern? Like, we are the center of attention, bro. I tell you. Anyway, let's go back to the tweet. He says, if this is conservative, then I'm out. Let's check out the video. I ain't watch it. I saved it.
If these are the types of individuals that we have to click up with in the conservative movement.
What do you mean have to? It's already been. It's already been done. It's already in lockstep, baby. You in lockstep with it, baby. You was with it for the good time and a long time, baby.
I'm good. No, I'm all the way good. See, the first and only reason I consider myself to be a conservative was because of the values that we hold. Therefore, when we start to compromise on those values by letting in a complete clown show, Exhibit AA, I'm not even gonna put it.
What do you mean letting them in? Tucker Carlson was a conservative before you took a piss in a bed. What are you talking? What I cannot stand is the attempt to create revisionist history. That is what I cannot stand. I cannot stand this gross use of a gimmick for revisionist history. Acting as if Tucker Carlson wasn't already in the gimmick. Acting as if Nick Fuentes wasn't already in the gimmick. Bold. I tell you this much, you bold. You're bold in your strategy, buddy. I ain't gonna lie. It's a bold way to look at it, but fuck, bro.
Put them on B because they're the same. They're the same ilk. These two right here. Now, here's the thing. I do not believe in censorship unless it is self-censorship, personal censorship, which means I have the right to shut these clown shows up in my life.
It's censorship. Hate to break it to you, boys. I hate to be the bearer of the obvious news, boys, but that is censorship. I don't know if you know this about that word, but that is the clear sign of a little, not even a little, a lot of bit of censorship. And if you can't recognize that, sheesh. Again, fuck, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, Mum Donnie? Like,
they don't have to shut up necessarily. They can continue to do whatever it is that they're doing out there in the old circus. But as far as I'm concerned, as far as me and mine, we serve the Lord. And neither of these have the Lord in them. I'm just gonna tell y'all straight up.
So he made that tweet basically like, I don't want to be conservative because they proud racists. Nick Fuentes and Tucker Carlson, they proud with their racists. It's no different from other Republicans. It's just more quieted down, dog whistles. They just proud with it. I don't respect those two dudes, but you feel me? I can tolerate them more. I don't want to closet racist, like tell me you racist. You get what I'm saying? So hey, I prefer them over the other Republicans. And that's crazy to say. Anyway, let's go to the comment section, bro. Because he made those videos about I'm done with black culture. He talk about racism, known as his black privilege. As soon as he say something they don't like, yeah, that racism gets
they on his ass, Mr. Postman. And this is the thing. You have to be comfortable. For any of you who have like this idea in your head that I want to be a content creator, you have to be understanding of the idea that you're going to say some shit eventually people aren't going to like. And you have two options. Pick up your balls or bitch about it. I would like for you to go with the option of picking up your balls and saying, hey, this is my take. You don't like it? Cry about it. I'm never gonna forget it. The guy who got mad at me and told me to delete the video and change my take. Balls on you. The balls on you that day. Leon, have you tried the Taco Bell Baja Blast pie? What? Huh? I'm sorry. The what? The who? The what? The who? The what? Nigga. The huh? The The what? The huh? The who? The huh?
This is a Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. The shit don't even look at it. Just look at it. Fucking look at that. 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 Look at that.
High, biblically accurate gluttony at its finest. Oh, and it comes with instructions. Cut frozen with a warm, wet knife and thaw in the fridge for 30 minutes.
Wait, you gotta thaw this shit out. Ew. Ew. Ew.
Minutes. minutes. Because God forbid our fat assery is hindered in any way. Got the good cutlery for this. A perfect slice of a
That don't even look right. That shit look like your teeth gonna shatter if you bite into it. Anybody who's ever had a sugar cookie, you know exactly what I fucking think about shit like this. It looks disheveled. It does not look. No.
I do say so myself. And now to let this rest for like 30 minutes. Okay, so it's kind of maybe been 30 minutes. Let's see. Ooh, sticky. It didn't want to come off. You want the first bite, little jackass? Here we go. Okay. Ooh, that is damn near refreshing. I don't even know what to compare this to. It gives you like lemon meringue pie, but also kind of like a lemon sherbet. It's bright, it's vibrant, a sugary sweetness of the crust.
Can we have a live reaction video of you trying it? Or I'll give you a live reaction of me shooting myself in the face. Dumbass motherfucker. Look at this dumb motherfucker. Hey, why don't you live eat it? What? Why in the fuck? Why would I put my teeth on the line? The fuck? You tried pink sauce? Y'all never gonna let me lay that shit down, huh? You motherfuckers never gonna let me lay that shit down. Nigga did one thing and motherfuckers on his ass for life. Like, I did one thing. Like, Jesus. I did one thing. God. I did one thing. God damn it. I did one thing and you fuckers refused to just like let me breathe. We breathe. Like y'all refuse to let me do such a thing. And I don't get it. I don't like it. Matter of fact, I'm calling it what it is. Blatant racist. I gotta call it what it is. A little blatant racism. A little tang on the throat, you know what I'm talking about? Little tang upon the throat, you know? Little action upon action. Little action upon reaction. That's what I view it as.
That fruity, citrusy.
I will not try this fucking shit. How much is it? Let me see. Give me a minute. Taco Bell. My teeth hurt just looking at it. I'm afraid to even type this shit in. I feel like I'm gonna be on a watch list if I type this in. Okay, phone. Don't let me type on the fucking keyboard. Okay, phone. We already know these fucking Apple products fucking fall apart after a certain amount of time because you fucks want to fucking tank the market in ways that don't help anybody. But fuck you. 10. Baja. Oh, it's not on here. Yay. Do I have to go to Taco Bell to get this? Do I have to go to Taco Bell to get this? This is something that just came out. As in yesterday. Jesus Christ. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I don't. Why the fuck do I see chicken tenders in Popeye's fucking menu? What the fuck? Just bring back the chicken wings, you pussies. Bring back the chicken wings, pussies. This shit was previewed at an event in 2020. Oh, it's not in my area. Great. Thank you. Would you eat butter ice cream? Hey, stop. enough talking, okay? Enough of your silly bibble babble drivel dravel, okay? Enough of that. Enough of your talking. Enough of the insolence. I, for one, have had enough of the insolent bibble babble drivel dravel, and I will not tolerate it any longer. I will not tolerate the insolence of the bibble babble dribbling drabbling upon one's bibble babble. Eat chicken wings at Taco Bell. Definitely did that, and they were good. Fuck you. Your head is shaped the way it is because of the life you lead, and that's your... Oh, I'm gonna hell, I'm gonna hell. I'm gonna hell, I'm gonna hell. That made me want a Pizza Hut mini pizza. It kind of do look like that shit, don't it? It kind of give off that vibe, now don't it? God damn it. Unmute you, bitch.
Airport, you don't have to announce your departure. They like, keep it pushing. We don't want you here anyway. One thing about me, I love when racists show raccoons that they really don't like them either. Like, they be thinking, oh, I'm a good one, bro. You know, I'm not like the rest of the blacks. No, they view us the same way. We've been telling you all this forever. He commented, good. We don't want you anyway.
Tough. I'll be damned. I'll be damned. Imagine selling your soul for a piece of acceptance. Motherfuckers still don't like your ass. Imagine cucking one out. Motherfuckers still don't like your ass. Bitch, I'll be mad. I'll be heated. I did all that work to try to be accepted, and it ain't even do.
And I like the tweet. Hey, bro, look, racism funny to me. That's just how I take it. I don't care to be around these people. It is what it is. But these clowns think they a part of the party. They gonna show you every time that you're not a part of them, bro. What is a black man conservative in a white country? Thank you. And this is a gripper. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the, he's on that side. He's racist. He telling you, like, why the fuck are you here? like I said, you appeal to these people that don't like you. When you say something that they do not agree with, the racism gets hurled at you. And I keep saying this all the time. House ninja, field ninja, poor ninja, rich ninja, conservative ninja, you still a ninja. They look at you the same way, bro. Oh, I'm a good one. You can make all these black fatigue videos. Yeah, man, this is wrong with the culture. No matter how we act, they're going to still view us the same way. Now, that isn't to say we need to act out or act a fool, but all of that code switching and trying to appeal to them is pointless. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing. Do what you want to do at the end of the day, okay?
So I was not invited to any of the Turning Point Faith events, which I'm...
Mr. $7,000 himself in a...
I'm one of the biggest Christians in the movement right now that stand up for Jesus Christ on every platform that I've ever been on.
Officer Tatum, you all know about, bro. With the whole situation with Charlie Kirk, I feel like he's starting to wake up. Or not even starting to wake up. I don't know. Maybe he's grifting. Maybe he's trying to do a Candace Owens, a reverse, and, you know, try to appeal to everybody. But he's lately been calling out racism. Matter of fact, let's just watch a video that I seen. And I was like, bro, is this shit AI? Because this don't sound like some Officer Tatum would say. You know what I'm saying?
People like me, Fuentes, and others will say black people should be in prison. Well, let's look at the stats. Black people commit about 6,000 murders a year. 98% of it is against other black people. That's 6,000 murderers.
When the fuck did you start pulling out stats in defense of black people? Did I start smoking? Hot take, they're racist on the Democrats party. Hey, dumbass, no one thinks that that's a hot take. The problem we have here is the need to point out opposite when it's another side being called out. What did I say last night? You weren't here. Nobody likes to be called out. Not you, not me, anybody. But everybody like pointing the finger. We all like pointing the finger, but none of us like when the finger is pointed at us. Hot take, they're racist in the Democratic Party. Oh, a hotter take, it snows in December in some areas. You feel me? You see, we talking about these conservatives, and here you are. But the Democrat, we know that already. The problem on this side of the political spectrum is that people like this have told you all that the conservatives don't have that problem, and they've lied to you. They've lied to you to your face. They left you with confidence. They left you with confidence thinking, oh, you deal with racism only on one side of the political aisle. You won't deal. Come over here. You won't deal with it at all. A lie. A lie perpetuated to get people to believe in their side. Bold, stupid, idiotic, indicative of a larger problem, and how the confidence in people leads to a lot of motherfuckers to be led to the what? The slaughter. A motherfucker who grew up a leftist getting bullied online and then turning it into help, help, I have nowhere to go. Oh wait, what's this over here? Oh, it's people who won't bully me because I'm saying something that they like. Oh, welcome. Thank you for welcoming me. But then they say something that they don't like. Why are you turning on me? That's across the board. The problem is the people who want to pretend as if it's not a thing. Tatum, Gothics, Black Conservative Perspective. Right now, Ben Shapiro. The motherfucker he showed earlier who's like, oh, if we have to be a part of this, then I don't want them in the conservative party. They spent all this time selling y'all on a bill of goods. There was counterfeit bucks the whole time.
There's 40 million black people that live in America. The overwhelming majority of black people are not murdering anybody. The chance of you get struck by lightning is probably more than you can hurt by a black man. It's concentrated areas of poverty and violence. When I was a police officer, I noticed that white crime and poverty go together like black crime and poverty.
This is the same man who told y'all that a man was justified in shooting his wife because she didn't shut her mouth. Kiss my ass. You kiss my ass. I mean, so much. This man bullet point told y'all that it was justified for a man's wife to be shot because she didn't shut her mouth. Like whom among thee is about to be, if you want to be something, if y'all want to be something, Natanya, if you want to be something, let's all take a moment to be fucking for real. Can we? Because if we start being fucking for real, we won't have these goddamn problems. Can we start being the smidgemist bit for real in discussing these subject matters? Because I ain't got the energy for all the, well, this happened. No, it all happened. And the more you choose to ignore it, the more I'm easily able to point it out for everybody.
The only difference is gang-related violence, which make black people go up another notch. Right. But when you talk about abandoning children, meaning fatherless homes, when you talk about people using violence, killing each other, stabbing each other, robbing, stealing, white people had the same rate of some of this stuff as when I grew up. White neighborhoods are still places you don't want to live. The poor, impoverished white neighborhoods. People that don't understand that because they never actually patrolled and lived anywhere other than some little small area where they only had negative experience with black people. They really don't understand the totality of what we're really looking at here.
Tatum, we've been saying this shit for people. Been trying to tell you a police. He said when I was a police. So this is evidence that this man was grifting the whole time. He knew what he was saying was not right. It was false. He knew all black people don't act like the. But when we call this shit out, people try to make it seem like we're playing victim. But the nigga knew this the whole time, bro. He's probably the biggest face of black conservatism on YouTube. Millions of views making us look bad for him to say this in 2025, bro. Man, bro. And that's why I made this channel, dog. If you control the fucking media, you control the narrative. We gotta change the narrative. This man sat on here and dropped. And man, Tatum, bro. I can applaud you and say I hope you actually turn around and start speaking positively of the black.
It's not gonna happen, buddy. It's not gonna happen, buddy. It's not gonna happen, buddy. You're not getting what you're not getting your want here, buddy. You're not getting your hopeful want here, my boy. It's you're not getting that at fucking all. You're not getting that. Sorry. I know you hope for it. I know you're pining for it. I know there's something you gotta wish for on the star. But it's not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. What is it? Hey, Leon, why don't you call out Antonio Talks? This is the first time I'm watching him, dumbass! I'll wait. I'll wait. I'll sit here and wait. I'll stomach the wait. I ain't got nothing but time. Come on, respond. Give me what I want. Give me my guts. Give me my guts. I'm watching the motherfucker for the first time. Why don't you call out how he wants white people exterminated? The same reason why you don't call out these motherfuckers who want the blacks exterminated? You might be a pussy. Leon sounded like a school teacher. But I'm on a heater today. You know what? It's not your fault. I blame everybody else in the chat. These motherfuckers want me to eat a Baja Blast pie. It's like when you see shit, when you got to experience that level of racism, you'll never really be able to go back. When you experience that level of gluttony from a group of people, you'll never truly like reform yourself.
That community, the same way you was talking down on this, I need that same energy now. That's the only way he's going to make up for it. But for him to come on here and say that, it's something that we've been saying for years. Like black on black crime isn't real. You know what I'm saying? Like crime is proximity. Bro, we've been saying this shit. Dog, damn, Tatum.
Hi, I'm Kylie and I want to get on here.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. Black on black is real. That's the one thing. Just like how white on white. A white person killing a black person? That's just racism.
And say that just because you're a person of color and you side with conservative white people does not make them like you anymore. As someone who grew up in a conservative...
Well, when you watch his videos, you'll see that he's hateful, bigoted. First of all, your grammar is poor. Second of all, answer the question. Yeah, I need that question answered. I need that one answered. I'm not about to go through the catalog of this motherfucker's videos. I found one that I deem interesting. You feel me? You pick up what I threw on the ground and demand that you pick up.
White area, I can tell you pretty confidently that there are only 4 reasons that most white people have a friend of color. Number 1 is so that they can say that they aren't racist, and they can tokenize you and say that you're one of the good ones while also giving themselves some sort of social credit. Number 2, they like to have people around that they feel that they are smarter or better than in some way. They almost see their friends of color as sort of sidekicks when they're the main character. I think it's disrespectful to put somebody into that role and not recognize their own individuality. Number 3, they keep you around to make fun of you or say things behind your back. And again, the whole tokenizing.
Yes, welcome to human life where you're going to be made fun of regardless. Sorry, your Mexican friend has probably said something to insult you. I hate to be the bearer of the most obvious news, but I think it's important that you know that. I think it's important for you to know that you have probably been made fun of by your friends in private. I want you watching this to know that your family has probably made fun of you. And guess what? It's okay. You're all right. You didn't die. You are perfectly fine. You are perfectly fine the way you are. You are perfectly fine the way you are. What question? Why aren't you calling out the whites who want to see the blacks exterminated? Since we're focused on my first time seeing a man and hearing what he has to say, how come you aren't being the nice savior for my people? How come you aren't saving my people from the lineage of hatred being spewed by these motherfuckers? Why aren't you saving my people right now? We need you. We need you. We need you out there saving us. I need you to save us. Save me from all manner of fact. I need you out there. Get out there and defend me. I need you out there. Get out there. You want me to help you. You need to help me. I want you out there. Where are my white saviors? Where, oh, where, oh, where? I need you. Get out there. Do the work necessary to make it happen. I'm having a time of my life right now. I just want y'all to know that. I'm having like such a euphoric sense of worth and self right now because it's amazing. It's amazing. And I know what baked in excuse I'm about to hear. It's just leaving me in a state of mind.
Look, oh.
Motherfucker comes in and sees me cackling at the obvious hypocrisy of how black conservatives have pushed media in regards to black people. Leon, when are you gonna call him out for all of his anti-whiteness? We're talking about the blacks! Boy, bye. You right. Get out. Get out. Go cry about your white race with somebody who's destined to help you. No, I don't give a fuck about some guy saying white people need to be gone. In some facets, I might sit here and agree, because you white women have been notoriously raping kids this year. Oh, but they're trans. White. So we all got a problem here that it better start getting solved, or I'm gonna start humming chairs, because I'm getting sick of this shit. Hit play, damn you!
He doesn't act, insert race here, which probably results in more comparison between you and other in-group members. And number 4, just to have somebody around. Please don't fall into this trap of thinking that just because you say the things that they want and you hang out with them, that they will ever fully include you. Because most racists will never see you on the same level as them because they feel they are superior. Just a bad situation to be in.
Summed it up perfectly. You know, I see videos like this all the time of other white people saying how they grew up in racist families, and you know how they just have.
Yes, I will hum a chair at you. And if you're too slow to know what that means, it means I will throw a fucking chair at your cranium.
Black people around us say they're not racist. They still racist.
Not conservative, babe. You're literally just desperate for white approval.
Not conservative. This for white approval. Yep,
You're
that's
not
fact.
conservative. You're desperate for white approval. You're not conservative. You're desperate for white.
Oh man, Stephen A. Stephen A. been on the man, bro. I ain't even do a video covering him. We're gonna talk about him after this video.
You're not conservative. You're just desperate for white approval. White centrism in black people leads to conservatism.
Yes.
Conservatism is necessarily white-centric. If you crave white approval, going conservative is the ultimate move. It must seem like a way of escaping your blackness. Like, I'm escaping racism because I'm conservative.
Don't do it, Leon, not the chair. Mm-hmm. You don't want Leon to give you a Hummer. Shut the fuck up. I miss Hummers. I miss like them old fat fuck Hummers. Like just them bulky bitches, bro. I miss them Hummers. Them Hummers used to mean something.
I got off the plantation. I'm in the house with Massa now. I'm not saying the Democratic Party is doing the perfect job for black people, but liberalism is surely the Black Panther Party and Black Lives Matter both are talking about liberalism. Liberalism.
The one thing about the Black Panther Party, not Black Panther Party, BLM as a movement is that it's not bad to point out that these motherfuckers, for some reason, drastically, seemingly ignore when motherfuckers actually need them to show up. They do a bang up job ignoring when a motherfucker actually need them for help. A stand up job. I'm talking chef kiss on dick. Like mwah. Cause why? The premise of a black life mattering is to prove that a black life taken from this world unjustly deserves respect and justice, right? I like that concept. That concept I can 100% support. The reason why I don't is because it's been shown that they don't do a good job of that. They don't do a good job of putting forth the effort of coming through when we would need them more and more. Because I'm sorry, a black life means more than just pretending to care when a white person is involved. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. I know in everybody's head it's, no, this is when it matters. Like, I know. I get it. That's in your head, and you're well within your mind frame to sit there and soak that up. But fuck, bro. How the meme go? Fuck! Is that it? Is that what you young people say? Fuck! Is that it? This shit is embarrassing.
Is about inclusivity. Black MAGAs are part of a community that does not want them.
So I want to talk about Stephen A. Smith because I said I was going to bring him up. But if you didn't know, he threw shots at Jasmine Crockett. And y'all know we don't play about Jasmine Crockett. She's a highly accomplished black woman that's unapologetically black. She's not conforming. She's not code switching. And this is what Stephen A. Raccoon.
Maybe Kamala should have not code switched and just been her black self. Maybe that would have, never mind.
Out ass had to say.
However, Jasmine Crockett chooses to express herself. I'm like, is that going to help your district in Texas? Aren't you there to find a way to get stuff done as opposed to just being an impediment to what Trump wants? How much work goes into that? I'm just going to go off about Trump, cuss him out every chance I get, say the most derogatory, incendiary things imaginable, and that's my day's work. That ain't work. Work is saying that's the man in power.
Bro.
I know what his agenda is. I'm not exactly in a position to stop him since the Republicans have the Senate and the House.
All right, hold up. So if you don't get what he's saying, he's talking about the way that Jasmine Crockett addressed.
What would be a better chair to throw? Metal, foldable, wooden, or metal? I ain't gonna lie. The school chairs are heavy, especially when they got the desk attached to them. Like, I feel like if you throw that at somebody, you really hate them. I feel like if you do that, you really hate them. Jasmine is so unprofessional. I'm gonna hold the top of your head when I say this. The entire fucking landscape around politics right now is unprofessional. And the fact that the indoctrination has worked so well that people only look at Jasmine Crockett as unprofessional is astonishing. The fucking government is shut down primarily because of unprofessionalism by the right and the left. Do you understand? Are you aware of what I just said to you? Because it's, as the kids say, plain as day. But because I live in a world where people really only want one thing to be fucking true, I have to hear about how it's only the Democrats' fault because they won't let the Republicans sign off on shit that's gonna fuck over the American regular common worker. Like it's done to all of the fucking farmers who have banked on the government's help. For the past 2 weeks, these people have convinced the simple-minded that food stamps and EBT and SNAP are somehow only used by lazy black people, when statistically it's used more by whites and by people who have jobs. But because it's so easy to just spread a lie, and because research is something a lot of people don't want to do, I have to hear shit like that. I have to hear one-sided takes all fucking day. By the way, remember a second ago when I brought up how people are viewing no one should be getting help from the government? Those farmers that are currently mad because the current administration is promoting Argentina beef over American beef. Those farmers were on government assistance and government help. They're not getting their government help anymore. Why? Because not only is the government shut down, but the president deported all of their workers because those farmers had illegal immigrants as workers. The greatest trick the government always pulls is tricking you all into hating something else instead of them. of you can contest me on that without crying about your political opposition proves my point that you are blinded by benign rage. And no, I'm not watching no fuckmouth YouTuber to try to validate your point. Okay? I dislike all politicians. It's twice now in this stream, in the midst of us laughing about conservatives, you've broadcasted how I should also consider some form of leftism. You're not doing a good job. You're not doing a good job showing me you dislike all politicians. Now, I believe you, but you're not doing a good job showing me right now. Like, something in the air. Something in the air. It's just something in the air. All parties suck. If you don't believe me, you're willingly ignoring history. You're willingly ignoring the horrible lineage that is American history. There's like a hilarious amount of horrible lineage that exists in American history that dictates, hey, you know, these people kind of suck. Oh, they're in power? Damn, there's a lot to complain about here in this world. Oh, it's crazy. Oh, wait, now they're in power? Damn, shit still kind of fucking sucks. Oh, wait, damn, shit still kind of fucking sucks. Fuck. It still kind of fucking sucks here. Damn. You get the point yet? Until one of these political parties deletes income tax, I do not give a fuck. They're all terrible. They're all evil inside. But hey, apparently that makes me a fence sitter because I don't stand on one of these fucking sides and make excuses for when they do wrong. Where the fuck is the Epstein list? What happened to the party of transparency? Remember that? You guys remember that? You guys remember when I was told that there was a party of transparency? Do you remember? Do you remember when there was like a party of transparency? I certainly do. I remember a bunch of people saying that there was a certain party that was going to be transparent with everything. What? And no, to the person who said it, I do not have an ASMR channel. Jesus Christ, have some self-respect. I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl in the world. Can you start one? No. I've already like there was only listen, I had my regular channel. I got the live streaming channel. And you know what? I'm lumping Twitch into that, so that's not two separate things. And I have a cooking channel. And listen, you can tell which ones get the most care and which ones don't. The cooking channel takes like the most egregious backseat. It's like I'm not about to stand in the kitchen and record 50 fucking different things all the time. It's just not gonna happen. It's literally not gonna happen. Like I'll post when I deem it necessary, but overall it's like, fuck, bro. What do you want from me? Leon Housewife arc. Hey, bro, if I find me a strong woman who wants me to be the house husband and take care of the dogs and the children, hey, man, fuck, you might never see me again. you might never see me again. If I somehow, some way finagle my way into romantical relations with the opposite sex who wants to fucking make all the money and just be like, you know what? Just make my food for me. You'll never see me again. You'll never hear from me again. You understand me? Boston.
This is Donald Trump. She goes off on him. She's unapologetically aggressive towards him, as she should be. Stephen A. is like, hold on.
Leon wants to be dominated. I'm a simple man with like the most basic of enjoyments in life. Yeah, sure.
You don't need to talk to him like that now. Don't talk to Massa like that. And that's what like these scary ass niggas, bro, that be in these high positions. Like, man, I'm tired of seeing brothers like this. And y'all be wondering why I be saying, like, as black men, we are I'm gonna put us all together. It's not all of us. I know we got a lot of strong, but like, bro, it's so many of us that are raccooned out. Like I said, bro, you go into comment sections of these videos of racist shit. Oh, I'm black and that's true. Oh, I'm black and it's funny. You know what I'm saying? Then when we get to the higher position, it's always like they want to get closer to these white men. Instead of us trying to create our own space, we want to assimilate so bad with white. Like, you feel me? There's nothing wrong with that, but bro, come on, dog. It's like with the red pill space. Like, I understand a lot of people telling me I was kind of ignorant on a lot of the foundation. It started off with black people, then it turned into some other shit. They done messed it up. How about we go ahead and separate and make our own shit that is found? Like, it's a great foundation.
That's gonna take too much work and too much trust in a subsection of people who have their own ulterior motives. It's like, I'm not mad at you for having this idea that is not new. I'm more so concerned that people are not gonna want to do it, or they're gonna do it with ulterior motives put in place. Like, that's my fear. People are gonna do it with their own ulterior motives that they want to throw out, and not do it with the means of saying, let's all work together.
Of what black excellence should be, you get what I'm saying?
Well, maybe if I'm willing to work with this man, I might get something out of it for my constituency. Because like Joe Manchin said, he's there to represent, or was there.
And then I'm sorry to interrupt, but he's talking about all of this. I'm not sure if he has a degree, but she's, like I said, she's highly accomplished. When she went to school, got the degree, like she done did all that. So why are you telling her how to do her job, bro? Like, Stephen A., just stick to sports, my dog. Just stick to sports. Like,
he's not good at that. No, see, you was cooking. He's not good at talking about that. He's not good at that either. What the fuck do you mean, bro? Ever since he got bitched out by LeBron, it's been downhill for him.
Stop talking about politics, because I can see he's trying to be Officer Tatum. He's trying to be he's trying to be on that side. He's trying to get those white fan bases. You know what I'm saying?
10 years to represent the people of West Virginia. She's supposed to be there to represent the people of Texas. I don't know. Maybe that just sounds ignorant because it's so simple, but it ain't that damn complicated. We make it complicated.
Bro, like I say, bro. Hey, look at them. We make it complicated. It's our fault they being racist towards us. If we just act right, they not gonna be racist towards us. We not gonna get treated like that. Man, these house niggas, bro, they gotta go, dog. They is no worse than a racist white man, bro. I see why Harriet had to smoke some of them. You know what I'm saying? She had to get them up out of here.
So, see, now we got a problem. Now we got a problem. Yeah, we got a problem. Now you want motherfuckers to get smoked. See? That's where you lose it. That's where you fucking lose it. That's where you lose it. I was with you, but now you're talking like the idea is to kill him. Ooh. I was with you. Till that part came out. Ooh. Not a fan of just killing. I'm not a fan of just killing just because these motherfuckers say dumb shit I don't agree with. No. I'm not in that level of thinking just yet. I'm not in that level of thinking just yet. And who knows? Maybe one day I will be. But until then, I'm not a fan of the murder. I'm not too much of a fan of the murder. What was I doing? Oh, I was saying
because they ain't no good, He got a lot of backlash for this, like rightfully so. So he ended up making an apology.
I wanted to take a moment because I saw something disturbing in regards to
another thing. Can we stop calling getting called out for shit disturbing? Like, Jesus.
President Donald Trump and how he came at Representative Jasmine Crockett. And I wanted to take this opportunity to attack this issue as it pertained to me and Jasmine Crockett because I personally have had an issue with how things have been misconstrued and misinterpreted.
No, you said
but at the
what
end of the day, I have to own it. And that's what I'm going to do today.
Okay.
And so when somebody says to me, Stephen, rather than point to her and her verbiage and her language and how she talked about the president. What about how he talks?
And that's the thing. They only see the reaction. They only see the reaction. Never the poking, the prying, the disrespect. But when we react in ways that they don't like, oh, it's the problem. You know, it's just like a Karen bothering you. Then you finally snap, they want to play victim, call the police, and then you're in trouble. So it's like, we always got to tiptoe around these people, bro. It's always that. We always have to be the nice guy. We always got to be the bigger man. That's why
All right. He trying to find me again. He's making a point. It's like, and it's not just in like the racial aspect of it. That's in life. You got motherfuckers who, for some fucking reason, they like poking that goddamn bear, and then when that bear slapped them in the fucking face, now all of a sudden it's, why did you do that? It's like, all right, you figuring it out. You cooking just a little bit. You cooking. You doing something to cook in the kitchen. I'm respecting it. I'm hearing it. I'm scared you might fuck it up.
I be saying, bro, if people go low with me, I'm gonna go lower. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes fighting fire with fireworks.
And if that is the reason that everybody's in an uproar,
sometimes, dear, see, you kind of lost me again. Sometimes. Then you got other times where motherfuckers try to fight fire with fire, and then they light themselves on fire, or then they light unintended people on fire. Yeah. It's all possibilities. It's all good-looking possibilities.
that is fine. And I have no problem apologizing to that to my sister because, damn it, I want her to know I don't feel that way about her. Just like I didn't feel that way about Kamala Harris. Just like I don't feel that way about the marvelous, the wonderful, the incomparable, the greatest first lady ever, Michelle Obama, in my estimation, or anybody else. But what we're going to do on this show is understand who the hell I am and how it's going to be as long.
Oh, Lord. Whenever Stephen A. get caught in like some shit that involves his blackness, he tries so hard to remind y'all that, hey, I'm a black man, niggas. Like,
as long as I'm doing this show, I have no problem apologizing. If I'm wrong, I have no problem apologizing. If I've made somebody feel a certain
I respect
way.
that. I can respect
but
that.
I'm going to challenge the legitimacy of what people come at me with when I think that challenge is warranted and deserved.
All right, I ain't finna hear him talk all that other nonsense. That's it for this video, though, man. Just know, y'all, these raccoons will receive their wake-up call. The real is always going to prevail. That's anything that you're doing, like, bro. These grifters, they're going to get exposed. Anyway, if y'all want to see something similar to this, go check out me talking about Raccoon City on my main channel.
good video. He lost me a little bit. I won't lie, he lost me a little bit. Good work. We did it. Oh! We watched it after like 3 days. No, 2. Or maybe even 1. Because fuck, this video has been up for 2 days. But is there anything else? He talks about Resident Evil? I have no idea. Are we done? Is that it? Are we finished? Are we gone? Are we done? I'd make the subtle argument that we are. What are your thoughts on deep fried turkey? I don't think I've ever seen such a concept. You know what? Let's go down the rabbit hole, shall we? Something about this I don't like. Something about this I don't like. Autumn. I don't like this. Never mind. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Ah! And it's still somehow going to end up dry.
Start with a 12 to 15 pounder, and this
I hate this motherfucker. He do too much with meat. And that means 2 things.
375F, then slowly lower in the bird with the flame extinguished. Let the oil stabilize at 300 to 325F. As it starts to crisp up, then pull at 150.
Coming to Leon's cooking. Bitch, I ain't got all this fucking equipment. I ain't got all this shit. I ain't got no thermometer.
DF internal on the breast.
Oh my God. Oh, this dripping. Yes, I know he's the meat guy. Fuck you. I saw him like do something with like a makeshift ice cream cone that had nothing but like a Wagyu on it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, and it got a little juice in it. Oh God. Oh God, what else? Oh God, this look burnt. Might be my specialty right here. Y'all know me. They got some meat in this world that I like. B-A-U-N-T. Burnt.
Using Omaha steaks.
Oh my God. Wait a minute. You done already showed me the ending. Oh my God. Like exchange for a piece of change. In this case, turkey. Sheesh.
What were the holiday?
Oh, this looks terrible. Well, I can tell. That's
Let's make good
Hello. This ain't turkey.
young soy chicken thighs.
I like how we went from like child rape and endangerment to food. Y'all realize that's how this stream started, right? We started talking about like child endangerment and little girls being strangled and raped to now we just sitting here looking at food. Y'all remember that dude who was like, oh, your favorite fucking streamers, they're not talking about Palestine and genocide and that's a shame and they should be talking about it. There's really no escape. You see how easily... Thank Autumn for this fucking quick escape. Oh my.
Hey, bro, you got syrup?
Skits? What the fuck? Why did my algorithm fall this deep? What the fuck? We went from food to controllers? I don't like any of this. Well, goodbye, YouTube.